Hello guys, this is Mary Jane and this is our last video for 100 things to do to improve your English. So let's get started with 95. Get yourself a qualified teacher. So who wants to learn wrong things, right? So you have to be able to choose the right teacher for you. You have to be comfortable with that teacher, and the teacher should also be able to answer all the questions that you have. So do not be shy. So really find a qualified teacher for you. Next, 96. So nobody can learn all of the English language, so there's really no need to worry about even trying to do that. A useful shortcut to learning is that in English, we have lots of words that actually have the same pronunciation, but they are spelled differently, and their meanings are also different. So for example, come here. Has the same pronunciation as I can hear the birds. Or you might find it easier to build your vocabulary by knowing the different meanings of different words. Once you have a basic level of English, you have to be able to explore the different ways you can say the same thing. This makes your English more interesting to the listener, and it shouldn't be too difficult for you because you already know it. And you already know the basics. So for example, how many ways can we say goodbye in English? So there are really different ways for us to say goodbye in English. I'll be actually uploading another video for that. These would be useful expressions you can use for different conversations or synonyms of different phrases. Moving on to 98. So when you are on your English course, you have to be prepared for your class. I think it's always better to be prepared rather than to go unprepared. So do your homework as soon as possible and of course, hand it on time. Still, you have to be able to review your notes and your last lesson a few minutes before your scheduled class. Doing this will also help you refresh your memory and you will be warmed up for the lesson. So sometimes, let's say if you go unprepared, the teacher might ask you something and then you don't know how you're going to respond. And then if you don't know how to respond, you might feel demotivated. So it's always better to be prepared. Next, don't get distracted in class. You have to focus on the lesson. Don't stare out the window, and also don't be late. Arrive a few minutes before the start of your lesson. And if you are, let's say, if you are in a classroom, don't sit next to people who won't speak to you in English. So it's better that if you're in the classroom setting, you have to be able to speak in English with other people as well. And turn off your phone because you will get easily distracted if your phone is on. Be organized and remember to take your textbook, your notebook, and pen and write whatever new word you heard or whatever new lesson you actually learned. And lastly, we are down to our 100th tip. So find a comfortable, peaceful place for quiet study. So you need to really be 100% focused when you're going to study English. So it can really be very difficult at first, but of course, with your hard work, it will become easier. So again, keep on practicing and just really have fun learning English. Thank you.